Kate, Tim and Joel.
This is about Kiara. She's a Melbourne girl. She's from Victoria.
Who's Kiara? Are we meant to know her?
No, we don't know her. Well, we know her
I
now.
like the name Kiara.
Yeah, so do I. I've met lots of nice
There's a
Kiaras.
3AW reporter called Kiara Parker.
Oh, rolls off the tongue.
It does, Kiara Parker.
Kiara.
It is.
Oh, Kiara from my story. She's a PE plater. She was on a remote road and she was driving her Nissan Micra. So she sounds very on brand.
Little car.
It's like she's a Just Cuts. She's probably a Just Cuts manager or something.
Yeah. She's just finished a long shift. Yeah. She heard a loud bang from her Nissan Micra.
Sounded like this, got audio.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be fabulous? She decided to pull over and get out of the car. Good decision, Kiara.
Yeah.
Minutes later, the car exploded and was engulfed in flames.
Whoa, Kiara.
She wouldn't have survived that if
No.
she stayed in there.
Now, Kiara was distraught, as you would be. I mean, there goes your Nissan Micra.
Well, Dr. Richie's all right.
Because people can't see the video.
Are you saying a car in flames, if you were inside it, you wouldn't survive? Oof.
Yeah, that'd be a real bummer.
Well, people listening might be thinking, oh, it was just like a few little flames under the
Look, it
bonnet.
looks like a little face.
Looks like Darth Vader's helmet.
Completely engulfed.
It does.
Oh, nice description.
Thanks for bringing
was
it
a good
back.
description,
It
wasn't
was
it?
a very good one.
Yes, she was distraught. She was luckily unharmed.
That was her crying.
I wonder if the firefighters are hot. Nothing survived except for Kiara's bright red Bunnings employee uniform. Okay, she's a Bunnings employee.
Oh,
Kiara.
Oh, she's very lucky. You'd be in shock, wouldn't you?
close calls.
Are you listening, Kiara? Oh, no, your car's in flames. I guess you can't use the radio.
She might be at home.
Julie, tell us about your close call, please.
Well, my conscience probably saved me. I was about 10 or 11 and we lived up in a country town. My dad was with the railways and there's 2 train tracks. I was sitting on my bike, instructed by parents to go and get a leg of lamb, watching the slow train go out and sitting on the fast train to Sydney. And all the shops around, I think they passed out because they saw this train coming at me, and I just heard the whistle at the last minute. Got the bike and me off the track I felt the suction of the train, so it's the closest I've come to death. I then proceeded to get the leg of lamb and go home, and Mum said, "Why are you so white?" And they heard the story later from all the shopkeepers that I basically wouldn't tell them because I wanted to save the bike.
Kate, Tim and Joel on Nova.
An anonymous woman was left baffled when her date called her gross and unhygienic, which was a bit far, for not shaving her toes. I don't get it.
Or toes are on your feet.
Oh, okay. Is there a song about toes?
I guess there's Toto.
Oh, my God, Toto, Africa.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I'll start coming to the audio meetings.
No, don't do that.
No.
No, as if.
He doesn't want us involved. The woman said that she's well groomed. Generally, she has pretty decent looking feet, no bunions. What's wrong with bunions? No weird toenails, no foot issues, no smelly feet. And so she's explained that they've gone out, I think it was the second date, right?
Yeah.
Then they've gone back to her place and they've sat down, maybe they're having a glass of wine or a cup of tea, and they've taken their shoes off because they're getting comfy on the sofa. She'd been complaining about the fact that she had been on her feet all day. So he said, "This is on date 2. I'll give you a foot rub." There was an awkward silence. Then he made an excuse about having to get up and he left early. The woman revealed that she won't be seeing him again and couldn't believe a good match was ruined over some light toe fudge. Fuzz.
Oh, you made it 20 times.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's way worse.
Toe fudge.
But I don't know how hairy they are. What's wrong with hairy toes?
I don't see women's feet very often. Are they meant to be hairy or not?
Well, I think hair naturally would grow there, but I think if you're getting pedicures and manicures and stuff, people get rid of that stuff, don't you? I think it's just if it comes back hair, if it comes back.
Oh, right.
Spiky.
Like grudge. Spiky. Oh,
Spiky
old
toes.
spiky toes over there.
Oh, yeah, I know the porcupine.
I know.
Well, men have hairy toes though. Generally,
I know,
men aren't
yeah.
going to shave their toes, are they?
No, I don't think so. Oh, no.
My mate Matt just sent me a text. Kate Ritchie, what's the point of picking your ear if you can't look at it? On your nutty?
So gross. Oh, and even then they smell it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, when you see people smell their fingers.
Where are you looking?
Into other people's cars. I'm a big busybody.
You are a bit of a busybody.
I am a busybody.
You are.
Because I like to stare down people when they're staring at me. I'm like, you think you're going to stare at me? I'm going to stare at you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, things are going real well.
Whoa.
Yeah, steroid.
You're not on the defence at all.
Yeah, keep looking, mate. Keep looking.
Hey, Eric.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Yeah, really good. What's gross, Eric?
Bro, that layer of plaque on people's teeth when they don't brush properly.
I know. People who don't look in the mirror at their teeth.
I went out with a girl from work,
Oh, here we go.
and at dinner, she went to wipe her mouth, and she ripped her teeth, and I watched her teeth change colour.
What do you mean?
Like, they were, a slight tinge of brown because not everyone can have pearly whites. Bruh, they, went a shade lighter because all the gunk came off. Blech.
Yeah.
Oh, gross. It's like when people, what do you call them? We call them chicken sandwich teeth.
Oh, yeah, the white bit inside it. Oh, yeah, I know.
And that would be so stinky.
Oh, I'm feeling really unwell now thinking about all this.
Oh, you'll be right.
I actually am. Chicken sandwich teeth because of the white bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like they haven't cleaned their teeth in ages.
I know. You got to floss, guys. They didn't invent floss as a joke.
No, I know. I don't floss enough, I have to say.
I know.
Oh, shut up.
Gotcha.
Little chicken teeth.
I don't have chicken teeth.
So every time you smile,
Well, I won't
you
smile.
don't.
It'll
You've
be easy
got
around here.
Easy.
you've got a beautiful smile.
You know.
Thank you.
It lights up the world.
We don't even open your mouth.
Gage just had a giggle.
I'm going to talk with my mouth closed from now on. Come on, Georgia. What do you think's gross?
Sitting.
What?
I'm looking out car windows. There's this guy next to me. He just did the grossest spit, like one of those
Oh, yeah.
proper chesty ones.
Oh, I don't like them.
Right out the window. And I just looked at him and he just stared back at me and just didn't stop eye contact.
Oh, they stared you. He stared you. That's just not.
Or he spit.
What about the people that blow out their nose? Blow out their nose like a, what is it called? A bushman's hanky?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. That's
I
disgusting.
I knew someone like
used to
that
do
for a
that,
long time. No.
The Chinese chicken, have a drumstick, and your brain starts
Thanks, George.
Lurgy.
with no lights.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
This is a story about trapped gas. About a singer in Brazil called Viviane de Queiroz Pereira.
Say that again?
Viviane de Queiroz Pereira.
Nope.
Delicious.
Right. Well, I'm committing to that. Known by her stage name, Poker. And she says she was she was hospitalised. She's not just making this up. I don't think you would make this up. She was hospitalised with trapped gas because she's not yet on farting terms with her boyfriend.
This is great. Actually, we should throw that out there too. What's your farting terms with your new partners? Have you? Because I know someone. You know this person who they've been married maybe 15 years.
Yes.
And he has never farted in front of his wife.
Talking
Ever.
about yourself.
Wow.
No, I'm not.
Who is this person? Okay,
know.
tell me after.
Never. He has never.
Nope. Takes himself off to the toot and
But
fluffs in the
That's a
toot.
long time.
Sometimes you accidentally
I know.
do them.
Like Bindi on Dancing with the Stars.
The very
Yeah.
first time my husband did it in front of me, it was by accident. He was laughing so hard that he couldn't stop it from coming out. he couldn't stop
Oh,
laughing.
that's
And it
nice.
went for like 20 seconds.
Oh, wow.
It was the best.
Wow.
It means you're having a
the
good
best.
time together.
Quite the butt
Totally.
trumpet.
You could be in your band.
I know. What's that trumpet guy? That is it James Morrison?
Oh,
the
don't ask
Australian
me.
one that's always up.
Look, I don't
Wilbur
want to
Wilde.
get in trouble for saying the wrong person.
You don't say anything else for the rest of the day. Is it James Morrison?
I think so.
He's always got a trumpet in his mouth. Always.
Oh, God. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
no, you go.
What was that? What were we going to say?
Oh, no. Poker's 27 years old, and she explained that she woke up with severe stomach pains and ended it up in hospital, and they worked out it was an accumulation of trapped farts.
I mean, that's a lot of farts. She's been holding in a lot.
a portfolio of farts.
It's a lookbook of farts.
Can I show you a
lookbook?
lookbook of farts? Lookbook, hello, Mo.
Hello. Hey, designers. I'll give you a lookbook.
The singer then encouraged her fans. She then encouraged her fans to just fart in front of their partner because it's even more embarrassing ending up in hospital and being diagnosed with trapped farts.
course.
I mean, it's embarrassing to become the face of telling people to go and fart in front of your partners.
I know.
Yeah.
So from now on, Poker is just going to let them rip.
Okay. I don't know why she just wouldn't go somewhere private to do it.
Like the toilet.
Yeah, that's right. How long did you trap the gas? How long did you do it? And you waited before you did it in front of your partner.
Oh my God.
Heaps.
The phone lines have actually
They're going wild. They're actually
People
going
love
wild.
a
Going wild.
Hey, Rachel, we're talking about trapping gas. This lady, what's the headline of this lady?
Poker. She's a singer.
Well-
Oh, no, you go, Rachel.
Well, the phone, no, you're right. Their phones have been going wild here. Sorry, one second.
no.
Wait, Rachel.
Sorry, Rachel.
Everyone wants to talk about their trap gas.
Phones are going wild.
Stop being able to tell, like, the phone room.
Everyone loves a good fart story.
They do. G'day, Rachel. What's your trap gas story?
Well, I've been with my fiance for nearly 4 years,
Yeah.
and I've never consciously farted in front of him, but he tells me all the time that I fart in my sleep, and it's absolutely mortifying.
Oh, no. All
It's got
right.
to come out somehow.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So it's not trapped.
Yeah, you fart in your sleep.
All right, let's
Go to another one, Black, it's so busy in here.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Marianne. Hello. Welcome to the show. Trap gas. What you got?
Yeah, so it's not me, it's my parents. They've been married 33 years this year, and my mum only farted in front of my dad for the first time last year.
Oh, my
Oh, for the
goodness.
first time last year. Was it a mistake?
No,
Or was
no,
she like,
she's
come in
got-
here, I've got something to
She's got
tell
cross
you.
So I've got to go fart.
Cross lines, guys, everywhere. Sorry.
hang on.
Jackie, you're on the line.
Yes.
You're on the air.
It's been 2.5 years I've been with my man, and he still hasn't popped off in front of me.
Popped
But one
off?
night, I pop off in front of him regularly. One
Good girl.
time,
Good girl.
when he wasn't in the bathroom, it smelled so foul, I grabbed the nearest aftershave and started to spray it around the room, embarrassed his opening window, nearly vomiting. And the aftershave was worse. It was one of those cheapo ones from Chemist Warehouse, and it was just disgusting. And we couldn't actually go back in the room for over half an hour.
Oh, no.
No, because don't you think that sometimes when you lay the aftershave over the fart, it makes it even worse?
Oh, my God.
That's not what Poker Rabanne had in mind.
Jackie, that story had it all.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
This
Yes.
is brilliant. And if we're going to talk you through it now, but if you haven't seen it, have a Google. There was a story floating around today about the fact that perhaps King Charles's security are using fake hands.
This is unbelievable. We'll have a listen to this. This is kind of a translation video, isn't it?
Yeah, so we see King Charles
King
greeting
Charles
people.
security. Do some have fake arms? Hand on guns? The man in the left, the hand he is holding, looks suspicious. It looks to be inanimate. Then this taller man, one of his arms also looks fake.
And they do. They don't really.
they
So
do
on
look
one
fake.
hand, the fingers are moving.
Yes.
But on
Yeah.
the other hand, like the real hand is holding, hands kind of clasped in front of the body, and the one that's not moving. Even that one has to be a fake one. So that all these videos are circulating.
The one
They've
that-
zoomed in on the
It's so
hands.
long. One of the ones that
Slightly longer.
Yeah, it's like he didn't get there in time for his fitting, his hand fitting. He had to have whatever was left.
Or the jacket's been taken up differently on both sides. So yeah, they believe that the hands are used as decoys and they're actually holding weapons beneath their coats, which I figure, as we were talking about before the show, it's still going to take time to get rid of a fake hand, find a gun or whatever it is that they might be searching for.
One of those big long handkerchiefs, like to distract
yes.
the person with a gag.
I play a joke of like just shake someone in the crowd's hand, then my hand falls off.
Yeah, small child. That would be hilarious. Millsy did say before the show that what if, though, the fake hand is the weapon, like James Bond style, so it shoots out the end of the finger.
Wouldn't you though? Can I? Look, I don't know much about security, but wouldn't it be better security if, like, your security guards, I don't know, had guns that people could see? Because I mean, I know
Maybe they're too classy for that.
Well, because the bobbies, isn't it? The bobby police don't carry weapons.
No,
they just have a little baton.
I was surprised about that.
So it obviously is very. It looks great that they're not walking around with guns. No one wants that. But surely, if you are trying to turn someone off coming up towards you and attacking you,
yeah,
hey, whack a machine gun over your suit.
Yeah,
it works at the airports, doesn't it? Like,
oh my god, it terrifies me. This has to be the biggest security operation
ever
of all time. Ever? Is that like?
You'd have to think having every world leader in one place, in one building for one thing.
That's what I was thinking. Because, like, even presidential inaugurations don't have other world leaders there. It's just, like the American cabinet.
And also eyes of the entire world, not just
Watching.
Commonwealth countries. I reckon this is, I know this is, they're looking at over 4 or 5 billion viewers.
Yeah, I remember
Billion.
like days ago that they were checking all the pipes and checking all the what's it called, the grates. That's what's under there. The
drains.
The manholes.
Yeah, for
Lots of manhole checking. Lots of manhole checking. That's more. That's more for the wake.
Yeah.
Are they called manholes, or are they just manholes in the
I don't know.
ceiling?
I think there's manholes. Yeah, there's manholes in the ground for sure.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. Manholes everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah,
The rainy
my
manholes.
parties. Yeah.
It's an explosion in the manhole factory.
Lucky for some.
Oh, I know. What about that truck that fell over on the weekend?
Fell over. I don't think trucks fall over. They tip. They tip. They don't just go,
All right.
oh, I tripped.
The funny thing is what had in it. It was just all dildos and lube.
Oh, that's always the way as well.
Made that up.
Okay, I bet you I'll find it over Joel's pretend skywriting story. Okay.
We found it.
Yeah. And also, that truck was headed to my house, and I was wondering why my delivery was so late.
You were calling the delivery guy.
I know.
Dildo.
I tripped over.
Bloody Australia Post.
I've Googled dildo truck lube. That should find something. Oklahoma Highway. There you go. 3 days ago.
Truck
Look at that.
tips. Oh, my God.
Let me have a look.
Well, very
There's
lonely,
my order there.
lonely ladies who just.
Lonely
Greedy girl.
ladies. It's not only lady.
No,
They're
but
not
I'm just
lonely.
saying, a lot of lonely ladies who are just missing that delivery, you know?
Oh, my God. That's a real trip as well for that truck.
Real trip.
With scrambles. People come from everywhere.
But they
Grab
would've
one
had a
off
good
the
time.
freeway.
No. I mean, you've got to be very careful.
What?
Which way are you coming?
I wanted that one!
I know.
Fighting over it.
Get your
Don't
hands
trip
off.
over.
Get your hand off mine.
That's my greedy girl.
Yeah, I know. I want the black one. So I can just
No.
put
They
it
probably
behind.
don't have batteries in them yet.
What do you say, batteries or butteries?
What did I say?
Or batteries.
Batteries.
I don't know. What do you say? Have you learned how to say bald while I've been
Bald.
away?
No.
Oh, no. And we found out I say a lot of other things wrong, too.
Yogurt. Hey, Kaz.
Hi.
What have you faked? We're talking fake hands.
What have I faked? I faked the big O.
Have you done it more than once? So, like, are you a real professional at it?
Of course I have, Joel.
And do you do that
Same,
within a relationship? Or is this just like a one-off?
No, I'm married, and sometimes it's like, hurry up and get it done with.
Good on you.
It's putting on a show.
Yeah.
Good.
Get to Oklahoma Highway.
I know. Wow. Bit looby.
Is that what it tripped on?
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
Katie Hannaford, we're talking about. She was left embarrassed, she's the mum, after she face planted during a race at her daughter's school sports day.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, now.
There she is.
This is, oh, no, Mum.
Oh, G-string at school.
Yeah. Her,
Mum.
Mum.
What? And also, I don't mean to look. Like that's unfortunate. But if I'm a mum and I'm going to the cross country or the running races at school, and I'm wearing a skirt and I think I might race,
Yes.
I'm putting a full brief on.
Of course you are.
You're very competitive. You'd come in like full get up.
You probably
I'd
get
be
Kathy
wearing
Freeman to train you for 6 months.
I'd have the full suit.
Yeah,
yeah,
he'd
what
be
do you-
pushing
what do you-
over
Or
other
at
mums.
least a bike short.
Oh, that'd be nice, actually.
Have you ever gotten involved at school, like in one of these sort of
Well,
things?
since my daughter started school, COVID hit.
Oh,
so there
heard
hasn't
of
been
it.
a lot of the, on-site kind of things.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't been involved in a running race, but God help the school when they do.
The best
The other
ever
mums.
parent running race story I ever heard was Nick Cave when his son was in a running race. This is years ago in England, and it was a Father's Day running race. So all the fathers, I think it was just 100 metres.
Yeah.
And they all got there. Nick Cave was dressed in his Gucci loafers, black suit, and walked the 100 metres with a cigarette.
Oh, Dad.
God.
Isn't that the best?
No,
It's very rock and roll, but it's like, get involved,
just for a
mate.
moment, don't be Nick Cave, just be me dad.
Yeah.
but
Don't you think? I mean,
Well,
I know it's a
maybe-
good rock
I know what
star
you're saying.
story,
I
but
do know what
like
you're saying.
maybe that's why the kids have his shoes.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be about you.
About you. I get it.
Okay, God. I wish Nick Cave was my dad. I mean, I love my dad. Maybe my stepdad. Nick Cave could be my stepdad.
Or your friend.
Actually better. Your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We've covered that. Embarrassing parents. Rhiannon, this is about your man.
Oh, hi. Yes, my mum answered the door naked to meet my sister's new boyfriend because she was still in the shower and panicked, and instead of grabbing a towel, she just answered naked.
But it could have been anyone.
What was she thinking?
I don't know.
Cheeky
She's very
mum.
one with nature, so she didn't think it was an issue.
Are you a bit of a nude, like a bit of one of those nude households?
We're not. She likes to think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're a nude sleeper, Kate Ritchie. So when
Yeah, but I'm never going to, when the doorbell goes, well, I hide. But if it does go and I have to answer it, I know to put a dressing gown.
because you know it might be Pete and Manu.
Early for dinner.
I thought this show they were just Pete Manu with no cameras though. That's my favourite Pete Manu. G'day, Jess. Your parents embarrassing. Which parent was this, by the way?
My mum.
Yeah.
I had an 18th birthday toga party, and my mum pole danced around the tiki torch, and something slipped out of her toga.
Oh,
Like a breast.
a boob.
A buzzy.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. That's
Those tiki torches, you got to be careful.
She didn't realise it was out, though, and continued to dance.
Oh, no. Oh, no. How long did it take until she realised and popped it away?
I went and pulled it up.
Oh, you pulled your mum's boob
I
up.
think Mum had actually drank more than me.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Grey whales
Oh my god.
often have threesomes.
Oh, my God.
Grey whale.
They're the slappers of the sea.
Sea slapper. Is that a sea slapper?
Oh, my God.
So-
You're inviting me home with you, grey whale?
I'm going to start calling you the grey whale.
I know.
you know what
I'm the
they
grey
do?
whale of Melbourne.
You are wearing. Is that a grey t-shirt? I'm
No.
very bad.
Oi.
No, it's a powder blue.
They
Are you serious?
they use this rolling and rubbing technique to familiarise themselves with one another
Yeah.
to just gain a bit of consent with the female.
Oh.
And the way that they do it,
It's like the double luge at the Winter Olympics.
It does actually look a bit like
The
that.
triple
doesn't it?
luge.
the woman whale, I don't know, what the technical term is for a woman whale. She's in the middle and there's a guy whale.
Lucky bugger. A guy whale.
God, thanks, David Attenborough.
Guy whale.
There's a man
I met you
whale
before on
underneath.
BBC World.
He holds up the two. So basically the other two are doing it and he's holding them up while they do it. Two whales.
Oh, so he's sort of like third wheeling.
He's totally third wheeling. And then they say that they generally see lots of dolphins hanging around. Just like
the
Heard
dolphins
about
are
the dolphins are like
horn dogs of the sea.
So they just sit around
always
and watch.
consensual.
The dolphins sit around and watch.
The dolphins sit around and watch the whales. Maybe, maybe there's a little bit of jealousy there and the size between the whales and the dolphins.
Oh, of course.
You know?
Yeah. Little bit of fin fun.
Fin fun from the man whale.
Is that your fin in my blowhole?
Wow. I can't... Gary? Gary, is that you? Or is that Claire?
Who's holding me up? So just some fin fun. So I love this otter because I love otters. I'm obsessed with otters, and I love this fact. And someone's actually sent it in that otters hold hands while they sleep, so they don't float away from each other at night. Look at this photo.
Oh, that is so
That is
beautiful.
the cutest thing I've ever
So
seen.
the whales are over there having threesomes,
And the dolphins are like clapping
Yeah,
along.
and then these guys are like, "What's all the fuss about?"
Oh, they're like an old married couple.
They kind of look like sloths with their little hands.
This is, I don't know if this is, a bee's penis explodes whilst having sex. What?
Is that what happens when they land on you? They just ejaculate on you.
Have we fact checked that, or has someone just put this sheet in front of
I
me?
don't agree with fact checks over from Evil Wolf 12.
Eve Wolf 12.
Evil Wolf 12.
And I don't think explode's the right word to use in this
I
scenario.
think it's the perfect word.
There are 1.4 billion insects for every human on Earth.
Oh my God! Wow. That's interesting. Sorry, I just got a bit distracted.
Thanks.
No,
I couldn't tell. You covered it.
No,
all your acting on Neighbours really paid off. This is the worst acting ever.
He's lost his headphone.
I've lost my headphone. No, I was distracted. Look at the top right.
Really interesting.
Look at the top right fact. Read it. No, don't read it, but read it in your mind first, and then think if you should read it out loud.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Who's writing these in?
Female tortoises. Have you no shame?
Oh my God! Penguins have prostitution. This is from Reliable on Tour. Penguins have prostitution. Female penguins will exchange sex for rocks for the nest.
That's amazing.
I've got a rock here. What are you going to do about it? Sean, what you got?
Hey, guys. Funny how it's on the same theme, but male snakes have 2 hemipenes.
What?
2 what?
Like 2 male appendages.
Oh, wow.
Did you say hemipenes?
Hemipenes, yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Sean.
Hemipenes.
Wow.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
I'm sure that would come in handy
I
for
love
some.
our classic hour listeners, though, as well, when we ask for animal facts and they're all sex facts.
This
They
sheet
know the
is
show.
filthy.
I know.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.